Well, it's here. I have the holiday update. I got it 2 nights ago. I wanted to film a video real quick to show you what we got and to see if we can explore some of the things that we've got in it. So let's get to the update. All right, so this is what we're looking at. This was update 2022.44.25.5. It also came with FSD beta 10.69.25. So first thing it tells us, minor fixes. Great. Minor bug fixes and improvements. Next thing it tells us, full self-driving beta. I got version 10.69.25. Don't have any strikes anymore. That's good. Here's the release notes. There's a lot of things in here I'm not going to go through. Everything I've read, it's getting better and better. My wife still hates it. She still doesn't like me letting her drive unless we're on the freeway, but that's some of the things you can see that are updated in FSD beta 10.69.25. It's got some autopilot improvements. So that's improvements. Full self-driving suspension. I don't have any incidences, so that's good. I think it reset us anyways. Some driving visualization improvements. It continues to get better and better. I'll have to see when I drive around what it looks like, what might be different. Let's move it on. Cabin camera, it can determine our inattentiveness. That's not new. Apple Music. That is really cool. We're going to have to get into that, check that out. That's going to be another audio source. Dog mode improvements. View the interior camera from the mobile app while using dog mode or sentry mode to enable live camera. Tap control safety view. I've done that. It's pretty cool. You can see in the car. In fact, I was showing an ID4 owner what the Tesla could do that his ID4 couldn't last night. So we'll check that out. It's got a new light show, scheduled light show, and you can schedule it. So it's got a new light show option. We'll check that out, and you can also schedule it. So we'll see how that looks. Climate control fan speed. So now when you're in auto, and we'll look at this, you can change between low, medium, and high. Or if you want to be out of auto, you can just change it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. So we'll check that out. MyQ connected garage. So my garage door is already connected. I bought the Tesla kit with the home link. I think that this is if you don't have the home link, how you can connect your car. I have MyQ. If you look here in the app, this is how you link it. And then you can see, this is how you link it first of all. And then in the app, it looks like there's an option to subscribe to the service. I don't think I need that because I already have it linked with the purchase of the home link I got when I bought the car. So this might be another way to open your garage door if you don't have the Tesla home link. So another option, but $30 a month. So what else do we got here? Auto turn signals. Turn signals can automatically deactivate upon completion of a lane change. Okay, we'll have to check that out. We'll make sure we turn that on. And Mahjong. So I used to play that a long time ago. That might be fun to play. And you even got SpaceX in the background. That's kind of cool. Confirm call transfer. Activate phone calls from a mobile device connected to the vehicle via Bluetooth and will now request confirmation. That's going to be nice. Sometimes I'll get in the car and my wife's phone automatically is primary. It will connect and I'll all of a sudden get her call as she's in the house. This will be nice, so it's going to make sure that we want to transfer that call so I don't accidentally transfer her phone call. That'll be really nice. Contact lookup. Search for contacts from a connected Bluetooth device. That's nice. We'll have to check that out. Media controls. Now, they're going to be down here now. That's different. And I found a little trick if it disappears how to get it down here. It took me a little bit to find. Emissions testing. So now you can fart from your mobile app. So on the new mobile app, the most recent version, you have to have app version 4.15.0. You can actually make the car fart from your mobile app when you're not in the car. I'll have to check that out. And always rainbows. You can allow your driving to show Rainbow Road when Autopilot is active. Not huge on Rainbow Road, but if you want to show it when you're doing Autopilot, you can do that now. And that's it. I believe we also got Zoom. We'll have to see if we can find that. This is some earlier versions. So let's get into it and start checking things out. So let's go back here. All right. So to get to Apple Music, I've already clicked on it once, but you just click up here as one of your options, and then you can go to Apple Music. Boom. Now we can log into the Apple Music account. Just take the picture of the QR code with your phone. I don't have Apple Music. I usually use Spotify, something I might check out, but that is a nice option to be able to change and use Apple Music in the car. So I'll have to think about getting that. I think it's $10.99 a month for Apple Music. And like I said, I've got Spotify already, but something to check out. Let's go back to the notes. So this is kind of cool. So now one of the options of your camera in the app, you have to have mobile app version 4.15.0 and premium connectivity. You can actually see the interior camera that is right up here. You can see this camera that's right up here from your phone. So let's get the phone out and check it out. So it's just this easy. So first of all, can't be anybody in the car. I guess you could have the dog if it's in dog mode, but it knew I was in the car. So I turned on Sentry mode, and then you can see if you go to the app in Sentry mode cameras, there it's facing the front, and then you can switch to the inside of the car, and you can see I'll be walking by in a second. That's me in the yellow shirt. So pretty cool. You can now see what's going on inside of the car when you're not there. So that's really cool. I like that, especially if you have a dog or something in the car. So, okay, so that's Apple Music dog mode. Scheduled light show. Well, it's daytime right now, but let's see what it looks like. Let's go into the toy box. Toy box. Okay, so here's schedule a show. So it's just like before, but now I go in and I can say which one do I want. So I have two now. I have the one from last year, Carol of the Bells, the new one, Old Anxiety basically. And then I can pick, do I want to do it now, in a minute, 2 minutes from now, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and dance moves, charge port mirrors. Oh, I guess you could turn off the dance moves and just do the light show if you want. You could change the volume, pretty slick. So let's go ahead and fast forward to night, and we'll watch the new show, or at least a part of it. All right, I set the timer, so it's got 46 seconds to go. Set it for basically 2 minutes. And now it's gonna do its thing. Okay, she's starting. So you can tell it to not do the mirrors and the windows too, so you can do just the lights now. Well, that's the new light show. Now programmable. All right, well that was the new scheduled light show. Let's look at this climate control fan speed. That one seems pretty straightforward. So if I pull up, if I'm on auto now you see low, medium, and high. So if I'm auto, I can change my desired normal fan speed on auto to either low, medium, or high. If I want the numbers like you used to have, you just take it off of auto, and then you can change your fan speed manually from 1 all the way up to 10. So kind of cool. So we'll turn it off. So auto gives you now low, medium, and high options for your fan speed. Showed you my cue. Let's look at the auto turn signals. So basically the way this is going to work is if we're driving and we do a slight lane change, it'll automatically turn the turn signal off after we make the lane change. We don't have to actually turn it off. So let's go controls, lights, and auto turn signals. Make sure we have it on. Controls, lights, and headlights auto, dome lights auto. Auto turn signals, it's off. So I definitely want to turn that on to auto cancel. Your turn signals will automatically turn off after a merge, fork, or lane change has been completed. If another vehicle detects if the vehicle detects an upcoming turn, another lane change in the same direction, the turn signal will not turn off until the maneuver is complete. Turn signals will cancel based on steering angle, regardless of the selected automatic turn. So if you move the wheel, it'll automatically turn off. But if you want it to auto turn, when you just do a slight lane change, you can do that. So let's check that out right now. All right, so now we're gonna do a lane change and see if it turns off the turn signal after we do the lane change. So turn signal, slight lane change, and boom, it turned it off. That is pretty cool. It used to be you had to turn that off yourself.
I wish my car did that.
See, I'm going to do a slight lane change.
Make my life a lot easier.
Boom. That is very slick. I like that a lot. The next thing, Mahjong. I haven't played games a lot in my car lately, but I used to play a lot of Battle of Polytopia. But let's see if we can find those Mahjong right there. So it's the second item. Pull that up. It's a tile matching game. You just have to match things up. So pretty cool. Another game to play. Got some options. You can choose different boards, different levels. Very cool. That's kind of new. You know, when I was in old games, I'd have to tap and then I would get the X. Now to get out of it, it's a slide down to just dismiss it. So I wonder if that's true if I go to Polytopia. Because it used to be an X. Yeah, same thing. Swipe down to dismiss. And we do a lot of backgammon, as you've seen if you watch the trip videos. Let's see if that's also a swipe down. Oh, my screen's dirty. Yep. So no more X up here. Now it's just a swipe down to get out of the game. Very cool. All right. Let's head back into the software. Media controls. Okay. So now let's connect to Spotify. Play that. I'll turn the volume down so it's not on. But before you could minimize this to here, right? If you minimize anything now, it goes away totally. It just basically, you can't go halvesies or quarter. It just goes away because now the controls are over here. But what happened to me is earlier I got rid of the controls and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I get them back? You know, there they are, but they're gone. It's right here. So it's all you got to do is click on this and that will pop back up. So if you minimize it, there you should see a little music icon to pop that back up. Even if you go to here, it's not going, you can't drag it or drop it. It's just going to be open totally or shut unless you open that up. The other nice thing about this now is we got a couple things. If you notice there's some dots there, we have options. We can actually see our current drive since the last charge, both miles, kilowatt hours, and watt hours per mile, or the odometer, and it's back. Boom, tire pressures are now back there on the screen, so you can still go and get them under service, but now you've got the option of having them right down here. So not only is it music, but it's also some odometer readings and tire pressures. That's very cool. I'm glad that's back. I don't even know if it says that in the service notes. I mean the release notes. Media controls, closer to the driver, swipe up to access recent favorites, sources, swipe left or right to also advance the trips and pressure information. So very cool. So if we swipe up, okay, yeah, there's more stuff there too. So we can see the next song that's being played, recents and favorites, sources. We can change our source right there, Apple Music or whatever. To turn on the ability to randomly play through the songs, we can hit the equalizer. We can even search for things right there. So that's very cool. So it's there. Oh, that's gone. See, click on that. We're back. You can make favorites. You can skip songs. You can still control it from your control stick, but the buttons on the steering wheel. But very cool. I like that. All right, let's go back to software, release notes. Okay, let's try this farting thing. All right, so I've got my phone up. I've got the most recent version of the app. The only way I could find to get to it is you actually have to hold down on the control options up on the top of the screen, and there you can see there is the fart icon, and I think we have to drag that up and replace something else. So we'll replace that. All right, so let's see if it works. I've got it replaced now. It's farting. That's a little one. It's like it's cycling through the different ones. Nice. So now if you're not near your car, you're a little away from your car, I think you probably have to unlock it so it wakes it up, and then you can fart from your phone. Very cool. Okay, and always rainbows. Application launcher, toy box, rainbow road, always rainbows. So if we get back into the toy box, road, there's rainbow road. Okay, we can say always rainbow when auto steer is engaged. So I'll put that on and let's check that out right now. All right, we're in the car. Let's go ahead and turn on Autopilot. There you go. There's your Rainbow Road. What do you think, Michael? Are you impressed with the Rainbow Road?
Makes me think of Mario Kart.
It's like Mario Kart.
No, it makes me think of Mario Kart.
There it is, Rainbow Road. So Michael's going to show you something that has been around for a while, but I don't use. But he's Mr. Audiophile, I guess.
It's Elvis. I just have to.
Okay, so what's the feature? Show me the feature.
Karaoke, I want a search bar, and Elon finally listened to my complaints. I sent him multiple emails, and he finally got back to me.
Okay, let's go to karaoke. Let's check it out.
So you're in karaoke, and you have this little magnifying glass you just press on.
And you can search anything you want.
So it's Elvis. Boom.
So now you can search anything you want. So search something else. Search Boys to Men.
Boys to Men's not on here.
Oh, okay. Search Harry Connick Jr.
He might not be on here either, but I haven't tried.
Hit search.
I gotta put the full thing in here. It's gonna.
Okay. Search Michael Jackson.
Searching.
There it is. There it is. And not only in karaoke, but it's searching for you in all different.
Yeah. Spotify. It's searching on everything.
In everything.
Podcasts.
Very cool. I like the search function. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for that little update there.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything for you.
So for some strange reason, I don't have Zoom. I'm not sure why. It should show up in here as another app, but as you can see, there's no Zoom app. So I'm not sure why I don't have it in this version. Again, the version I'm looking at is 2022.44.25.5. So no Zoom for me. Not sure why. Other people have it. If you know why I don't have it, let me know. Drop a comment in the comments down below because I have no clue why I don't have it. So very interesting. So that's all of the different options, the things in the new app, the new update. Pretty cool. I don't know. I think this is good. I think it's not as good as holiday updates have been. I think there have been some better ones, but there are some cool features. I'm still waiting for the ability to see the car from overhead when I'm driving around as one of my camera options. You know, I love this camera, but I'd love to see here an option for an overhead camera view like almost every new car has, and Tesla still has not done. Elon said he was going to do it, but he hasn't. So Elon, get with it. Let's get that overhead camera view. So that's it. I guess I'd give it a B on the holiday update. If I was having to look at past holiday updates, some A's. I'd say this is a B, but overall, it's great. It's great to have some new features. Every time I get an update, I get new features. I'm always excited. It's better than some other cars who do updates that aren't quite as good. Not going to name names, but got my son here, home from college. He's playing Mahjong. He likes Mahjong. So that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the new features. If you did, like and subscribe. If you didn't, like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.